Okay, now we are going to see a couple of case studies of the implementation of pay-as-you-throw in different areas with different collection schemes in Italy. Basically, we have two models, a curbside model based on bags or small containers that is in place in many municipalities. And in this case, it can be implemented by using RFID tags applied on the bag or on the container. And we have also a few case studies of bring banks with small volume chamber systems in order to measure the volume of the delivery. I have to say that many of these municipalities are in the monitoring phase before implementing pay-as-you-throw, but we have good data from them as well. Let's see, pay-as-you-throw and individual containers. First of all, some pioneers. This consortium of municipalities implemented pay-as-you-throw with barcode applied on residual waste bags since 1999, and they had very good results in separate collection. But the case study I want to talk about is the city of Parma. City of Parma is a municipality of almost 200,000 people. It had, in 2012, 48% source separation, with one part of the city with door-to-door and the other part with bring banks. But from then on, it decided to commit itself with a zero-waste view. So they decided to introduce pay-as-you-throw and to change the collection scheme with small 40-liter bins with chip RFID or white bags. This is the basic scheme for residual waste. So it's all door-to-door, and this is the kit that was delivered to citizens. The municipality decided to give a minimum number of deliveries included in the fixed part. So, for example, a household with 4 people had included in the tax, in the basic tax, 30 deliveries of the 40-liter bin. Then, any additional delivery that they needed costed €1.40. And there have been some discounts for families with nappies and so on. So the variable part actually was quite limited because a few families needed more deliveries than the minimum. So it's a kind of hybrid pay-as-you-throw. And these charts show you that only 15%, 20% of family needed actually to pay more. The results were good, and in 2015, the municipality achieved 72% recycling, with a strong reduction of residual waste. Now let's see some case studies about pay-as-you-throw and bring banks. Bring banks means large containers on the road. The basic rationale behind is that with this kind of scheme, you have a kind of voluntary delivery. So it's an impersonal and with a no responsibilization collection scheme. You have a free schedule, you can go whenever you want to deliver waste, and typically it shows a higher waste generation because it's larger and it accepts larger waste. So how to increase separate collection with this collection scheme? There are many systems. One is found in the Basque Country in Spain, where they are trying to introduce a limitation of the access of the container, even letting them open only in 2 days or 1 day per week without pay-as-you-throw, but letting them deliver whatever volume of waste they want. Other tools are designed to limit the volume by using this kind of chamber system applied on the container, be it underground or bring banks container, like this case in France. In Italy, we have many examples of municipalities that locked the container of residual waste with this limited volume chamber, 15 liters, without pay-as-you-throw by the moment. Some in the province of Trento already have pay-as-you-throw. And in Germany, we have many municipalities with this locked container with even a smaller volume, 5 or 20 liters. The simple fact that limiting the residual waste leads to high results in separate collection is highlighted here. In municipalities in Lombardy, they achieved 70–75% recycling and a good capture rate of organic waste. But the results shows us that we could have some problems in some situation, like abandoned waste, some complaints if the chambers are locked and doesn't work properly, and some municipalities show high levels of impurities in residual waste, like light packaging, because citizens try to deliver more waste into light packaging if the residual waste is locked. So, as a summary, some municipalities are happy, others are going to change to door-to-door schemes. These are the problems that may be happening, residual littering residual waste. But again, it really depends on the functionality and how the system is working. This is an example of impurities. With bring banks, with this chamber system, we have higher level of impurities with respect to door-to-door, for instance. But we have also good examples, like in the province of Trento. Like I said, this is one municipality that introduced pay-as-you-throw by letting them pay for a 15-liter delivery to this locked chamber. The cost is €1.33, and they are letting them pay also for light packaging. And their separate collection in that case is 81%. I would like to highlight the fact that the municipality itself suggests the use of individual 120-liter bins instead of the locked collected containers. So it is just an additional possibility with respect to a basic door-to-door scheme. There are other examples of mixed collection schemes, allowing citizens to use whatever they want, be it specific bags, or be it underground containers with chamber system, or be even multi-family buildings with containers in which you can just throw the standard bags. And it works well. It's kind of flexible in this case. Also, the city of Ljubljana in Slovenia has this system implemented by using underground container with a card opening in the city center, and the rest of the city is just with door-to-door schemes. As a conclusion, the curbside collection model do facilitate the introduction of pay-as-you-throw, which target is the best identification of the user. But where it's possible to use the collective bring banks for pay-as-you-throw, mostly it's just a part of a more integrated collection scheme. The case studies on locked residual waste container show high results in gross source separation, but there are a few data about impurity in dry recyclables collected. Thank you.